Senator, good morning.
Good morning. Let
me start with Syria, if I can, because in a report from Syria earlier in this broadcast, our Charlie D'Agata said Kurdish fighters feel abandoned and betrayed. Have we turned our backs on our allies and put us and kind of left ourselves in a vulnerable position with ISIS?
You know, I think initially when President Trump decided to go in, he said that our goal was to defeat ISIS. I think we've achieved that goal. Many people keep shifting the goalposts. Many of the neoconservatives like Lindsey Graham say, oh, well, now we're going to stay till Iran goes or until Syria is a country. Well, good luck. I mean, that could be a long time. It's a very complicated war. And really, think about what we're talking about. We're talking about 50 soldiers. What kind of war do you go to with 50 soldiers? I mean, we're moving 50 soldiers out of the onslaught of tens of thousands of Turkish troops. So really, I think it's a smart thing to do, and it reminds me of Beirut. Do you remember putting 300 people, when Reagan had 300 people in a barracks unprotected, and then there was a suicide bombing? So what I don't want to have happen, I've got 3 nephews who serve in the military. I don't want them to be sitting ducks with 50 or 100 of them be killed by a suicide bomber, and then all of a sudden we're drug into a greater war. Who are we going to fight? We're going to fight Turkey, our NATO ally. We're going to fight the Kurds. We're going to fight Assad, the Russians, the Iranians, the Iraqis. I mean, the whole place is a mess.
But the Kurds have been very loyal allies to us.
But what we need is not 50 soldiers fighting a war. What we need is a multilateral group to sit down and try to hammer out a peace. I actually think the Kurds are more likely to try to find peace now that they know that they're either going to have to fight or find peace. So I think really maybe we have been impeding peace talks. Maybe this can encourage peace talks.